14th ranked Western Michigan traveled to Kent, Ohio last week on election night for a midweek Maction showdown against the Kent State Golden Flashes. Jarvion Franklin and Fabian Johnson each rushed for over 100 yards and a touchdown as the Bronco ground game rolled up 329 yards on the ground. The Bronco defense held Kent State to 293 yards of total offense, and linebacker Robert Spillane came up with the play of the game, a tackle in the end zone in the fourth quarter for a safety that put the Broncos on top for good. Final score, Western Michigan 37, Kent State 21. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach P.J. Fleck joins me for all the highlights on Week 10 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
A part of being a member at Arbor Financial Credit Union is the relationships and personal attention you get from our helpful and knowledgeable staff. But we realize you don't always have time for that. With Arbor Financial's secure mobile app, you can quickly check your balance, pay a bill, deposit a check, or find an ATM. In between, well, everything else. Visit us online at arborfcu.org for more information. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Introducing Little Caesars new pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust deep dish pizza. First we took our deep dish pizza with its 8 crispy caramelized corners, and then we stuffed over 3.5 feet of cheese wrapped in pepperoni into the crust. Hold on, rewind it. Now pause. We really did stuff a bunch of cheese wrapped in pepperoni in the crust. Play it back, my good man. Try our pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust deep dish pizza for just $10. Hot and ready from 4 to 8 only at Little Caesars.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. Maple Hill and Subaru, they're becoming synonymous with best of quality, for the love, for the trust, everything that you want in buying a car. It's not just the dollars and cents, it's what that vehicle can do for you. That makes all the difference. Subarus are all built with symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's safe, secure, quiet. It's great for the family. We're proud to be a Subaru dealer.
How's it going? Nice to meet you guys. I have these 2 laptops. We're gonna each download a TV show. I'm gonna download it on Xfinity, and you guys are gonna download it with AT&T Uverse, and we're gonna see who goes faster. Go.
Well, this is a no-brainer so far.
How's AT&T doing?
Struggling.
I'm ready to go. We'll wait for you guys.
Looks like we're gonna be waiting for a while.
Don't let Uverse slow you down. Upgrade to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast and save when you bundle. See for yourself. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Comcast.com today.
We didn't just break the mold, we made it. And we spelled it L-I-T-E. Because when you invent light beer, you get to spell it however you want.
They hand it off to the running back, and the Broncos get him stopped. It's a safety for Western Michigan. He did not get out of the end zone. The line judge is saying forward progress was 1 yard deep in the end zone, and Western Michigan takes the lead on the safety.
Robert Spillane with the play of the game. Not often a safety is the play of the game, but it was in this one. Big 2 points put the Broncos on top for the first time in the game in the fourth quarter, and they went on to win 37-21 over Kent State to run their record to 10-0 with head coach P.J. Fleck. And P.J., that was some kind of night, election night in Kent, Ohio. Broncos and the Golden Flashes and midweek Maction.
Midweek Maction. There was a lot of decisions being made that night,
there
right?
Were.
With our game plan adjustments and obviously the election going on. Very proud of our team's resolve. When they needed to make plays, they did. We did not play a perfect game. We didn't start playing a perfect game, put ourselves in a hole. But I was very proud of the way our team responded to the adversity that they were faced with.
Rocking the new Adidas road jerseys.
Road jerseys, yeah. You know what? You win some games, Adidas gives you some jerseys. It's a good deal. We'll take it.
All right, and they wanted the football to start the game, and here they go, and you guys did a good job.
You know, we were able to swarm on kickoff, which was really good, and you know, we had to be able to start fast, which I don't think we did. You know, we had to be able to do it, and we didn't. We put ourselves in a hole. We didn't tackle very well, but I think you got to give credit to number 4, Holly. He was an exceptional player. I think one of the best players we faced all year.
He was outstanding this night, and he's slippery. He can find a crease, but the Bronco defense here in the first drive did a good job, got him stopped.
Yeah, it really did. You know, that we needed that, especially after this play right here that we opened up, and you know, we get the fumble, and that's what, you know, we can't do. We haven't done that all year. That's why we're in the position we are in. But right away, you're down 7-0. You put yourself, your back's against the wall, and you put yourself in a major hole. But I love the way our team just continued to keep their oar in the water, keep fighting, keep scratching, and just keep rolling.
You guys got the football right back, and who got it? 31. Gave it right back to him.
He did. That wasn't very good for us. But then we also throw the seam, and there's a little bit of lack of communication on both ends with Corey and Zach. And thought it was a pretty good ball. Zach, thought it was a pretty good ball. Corey didn't exactly run the route that we really wanted him to run, and really should have caught that football. He knows it, and I know he'll get better as we keep moving forward.
All right, so Kent State moving the football again, and their whole offense has been adapting around Nick Hawley.
Yeah, it's really a different offense than they had at the beginning of the year because they lost their quarterbacks, took this number 4 kid who was really a running back / receiver, and they made him the quarterback. So a lot of the things they were doing was really kind of option football the entire game. A lot of things that they'd run option to the right and cut back across the field to the backside, and doing everything just to get them in space. So you got to give them credit from starting 14-0. They made the plays. They took advantage of them. This is where our players could have either quit or they could have responded the way that we know they can respond, and they chose to respond.
Really the first time all year you've been down like that.
It really has been. And this late in the season, you're going to get everybody's A+ game. They get to play against a ranked team at home, national television, playing for bowl eligibility. There's a lot on the line for Kent State. We're going to get that every single week. There's a lot on the line for us, but to consistently play your A+ game is hard to do. So you've got to find ways to win the football game throughout the course of the season in different ways.
Corey Davis over the middle. Takes a lot of guys to bring him down, and your drive continues. This drive would put up some points. Here's Jarvion Franklin, who's really helped out the passing game this year. He's an excellent receiver.
He's a phenomenal receiver. He's got great hands, great instincts, really good route runner. Except, we were only able to get 3 points. We're down to the 3-yard lane. We have a false start. It gets backed up, and now all of a sudden we've got to be able to kick this field goal. And Butch did a tremendous job putting it through the uprights, but that can't happen.
So you put the 3 points on the board, and here you go. Your defense trying to adjust to this Kent State attack, and your special teams have been solid all year long. There's Guido down there making a tackle.
Yeah, Guido and Leo Okwoji. I thought Leo Okwoji on special teams had his best game yet as a Bronco.
All right, over the middle, Kent trying to throw the football. It's really not what they do. You want them to throw the football, really.
We would have loved it if they threw it more. They didn't. They kept it on the ground. I thought they did a nice job of winning first down, putting themselves in third and manageable, and they were able to convert too many third downs.
So back to Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, election night in the rain, and it was on and off with the rain, and the wind was also a factor too.
Yeah, it was horrible weather, but we can't let the circumstance dictate our behavior. You got to give Kent State a lot of credit, though. They ran, they'd run the ball, and then they'd wait all 40 seconds of that play clock, then run another play. Their game plan was really, really key. It was to shorten the game, run the ball, keep our offense off the field, and I don't blame them.
Here they tried to go deep, and Justin Ferguson and Tranquil there to make a play.
Yeah, Justin did a nice job with his defending there, but we can't even let that happen. We can't let that guy even get behind us at all.
Here's Michael Henry, and all he does is catch first downs.
He's been so reliable all year. He's just so fun to have around. Got a huge smile on his face all the time. He's been a really, really valuable asset to this football program.
Jarvion on the ground, Zach would scramble, and you guys put up 329 yards of rushing on a pretty good defense.
Yeah, very good rush defense as well. It's just a tough night to throw the football. And we knew going into the game we were going to have to run the football to win. Their secondary is outstanding. And we knew that they do some things schematically and also personnel-wise to limit us, so we had to be able to run the ball.
Great leg drive there by Davon Tucker to get you into the end zone. Now it's 14-10, and Kent State back with the football.
Yeah, they're back with the football. We're down 14-10 here. We get this great interception here by Caleb Bailey. Slips out of his hand, and we get it returned, and then we actually get 3 points out of this whole deal.
Broncos with the pick, and you had more points on the board and pulled within one.
Yeah, we needed to get a score. We knew we got the ball to start the half. We needed to get some points. We would have loved to get 7, but I thought we did a tremendous job down the goal line to stuff it in, and we got backed up. We had a tackle for loss, and then we had our bonsai unit come out, our field goal unit with no timeouts, and I thought they executed it perfectly.
That's something you work on all the time, and it paid off. And 3 points here late in the second quarter.
We work on it every single day. Every single day. We've used it one time in 4 years. Thank God we worked on it, though.
And it worked. Well, the Broncos go into the locker room down by a point, 14-13. We'll be back with the second half highlights of Western Michigan's election night game against Kent State. Now timeout on Bronco Review.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider BlackBerry. For over 35 years, BlackBerry's installed windows, roofing, siding, and sunrooms, satisfying thousands of customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at Blackberry, you can get 10 of our best-selling high-performance double-hung windows for only $44.50 installed. 18 months no-interest financing and 10 windows for just $44.50 installed. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
At Galesburg Ford, we all agree we love football.
And I like the Honolulu blue and silver. Brown and gold all the way. I kind of like purple.
We may all cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's to put you in the right car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle, now you can score your next vehicle at Galesburg Ford. Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
I love my job, but I was so tired I could hardly get through the day. That's where I knew something had to change. The team at the Borges Heart Institute found a heart arrhythmia. After they treated me, I had so much more energy. That's where I started finding time for me again.
Watch more Borges patient stories at that'swhere.com.
Staying with a standard checking account isn't much different than stashing your money in a piggy bank. A Momentum checking account from Arbor Financial Credit Union is like strapping a rocket to your piggy bank and launching it to higher earnings. With Momentum checking, the more you use your debit card, the more interest you can earn. Up to 4% APY on balances up to $15,000. Visit arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Got some energetic students out there. People that identify with our program, the energy and the heart and passion that our team plays with here. Let's create a speed and tempo to our game that they can't deal with here tonight.
Sheldon drives on the jaw, won it back to the blue line. Big booming drive by Ike Capelli, and he scores! Zach Terrell under center. Jarvion is the tailback, and Zach Terrell's going to keep it, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Zach Terrell into the end zone for the touchdown as he went off right tackle behind Taylor Moton, and the Broncos take the lead.
Zach Terrell with a touchdown run, and the Broncos take the lead in the third quarter. And after that, you went for two. We'll see the highlights. But back on top and down 14-0. Here you are with a lead.
Yeah, you know what? That's what we really needed to do. We needed to respond in the second half. And we're in a little option play down on the goal line with Zach, and I thought he did a tremendous job getting the ball in the end zone.
That touchdown by the Broncos capped a 20-play, 90-yard, 9-minute and 8-second drive. You engulfed the third quarter with this drive.
You know, between them running the football and us running the football, the game really wasn't that long. It was all the timeouts, it was all the media things that made it long, but this was a really fast game in terms of the amount of plays.
Here they go running the football, and your defense made some great adjustments at halftime. There's David Curl on top of Holly, the quarterback, and now Keon Adams makes a play, and the Broncos get the ball back.
Yeah, this was really big for us to be able to get some stops, and then we had to be able to respond on offense.
All right, here comes this 90-yard, 20-play drive, and you mix a whole lot of stuff in here, but most of it's on the ground, an occasional pass, but most of it is on the ground with your backs and this guy scrambling.
This was an exceptional third down play that really, I thought, changed the course of the second half. If Zach doesn't get that, that's a story changer. You just never know how the second half goes. If they score first in the second half, but the kid's a winner. He finds a way to get first downs when he needs them and just finds a way to be the best he can be.
Fabian Johnson had 126 yards, and most of it was in the second half, and here's Zach with another scramble, and you guys are using 9 minutes of the third quarter here on this drive, and you put up another score.
Yeah, that was another big third down by Zach getting flipped over his head. Fabian Johnson came in, really gave relief to Jarvion when Bogan wasn't ready yet. And then Tucker, we wanted to be able to keep him out a little bit this game. And what a story Fabian Johnson is, and very, very proud of him.
Here's the touchdown by Zach. He just goes behind, he goes behind Taylor Moton and Zach Novoselsky, a couple of big boys over there on the end.
I mean, you'd like to go behind those guys, I promise you that. You know, they're really reliable, and I don't think there's a more reliable quarterback in the country than Zach Terrell.
Here you go for two, and Fabian finds a little daylight in the end zone for 2 points. That was big.
It was huge. You know, it was so close to the fourth quarter. I'm really big on only going for two in the fourth quarter. Don't chase points early. make sure you know what you need in the fourth quarter. But we were so close to that fourth quarter, I felt it was just kind of ready to go. So they executed the play well, and Fabian did a nice job making the catch.
So you take the lead, 21-14. You got a little breathing room, but they come right back down and score.
Come right back down the field. Not many plays either, and that's the one thing where our defense has to be a little bit more suffocated than that, stifling than that. We can't let up big plays. We can't have, we can't let them score the way they did. We can't let them pick up third downs and keep drives alive. We can't help them do that by penalties, and we got to clean that up.
Yeah, they were able to put together a drive, and in 2 minutes tied the game right back up. But then Western Michigan kind of took over there in the fourth quarter and got a big safety from Robert Spillane, but it all started with a punt play that we'll see here shortly. But here you're getting the football back.
Yeah, so they score, and then we get the football back. It's 21-21. Our drive wasn't very good. We stall out on this drive. And we were just a whisker away, on a few plays here, and just didn't get an opportunity to keep the drive alive. And then James Coleman just puts a dime right on the goal line. Just an incredible punt. Wonderful job by Trevor Sweeney of knowing the rules of the game, taking every inch he can and getting that ball down.
He planted his heels right in front of the goal line, and now here's the play of the game as they can't get out of the end zone. Robert Spillane picks up 2 points for the Broncos, and he knows it.
It changed the entire course of the game. Those 2 points plus getting the ball back, going down and score, changed everything for us. And it was just so nice to see our defense make a big play like that. Because at this time, they've only got 14 points scored on them, and really the other one came on the offensive fumble. So they played really good defense for 4 quarters. It's just, we weren't able to score as much as we usually do.
You hold a team to under 300 yards in this day and age of football. That is a tremendous accomplishment.
It is a tremendous accomplishment. But, we're perfectionists as coaches, and we find a problem with anything. So if we can find a way to fix it, we're going to do it.
Here's the player of the game, Fabian Johnson. Look at that run. Didn't go down.
Ran so hard, protected the football, gave Jarvion time to take a spell here and there. And this was a wonderful run by Jarvion and a great finish at the end.
How about the Bronco review staff getting that shot? Jarvion coming right into your living room.
I tell you, some of these would win some prizes in a national stage or a world stage. Just the clips they have, the catch with Corey a few weeks ago, that clip. Awesome job by Terry and the crew.
Terry and the Bronco review crew getting it done. Here we go with Kent State on the ground again. The Bronco defense getting it stopped.
Yeah, I thought we played way better in the second half, and they didn't score again, and I think that was critical. You start looking at how we played and what we did, what we didn't do well. We fumbled on the first play offensively for a fumble touchdown, and then we still come back and score 37 points offensively on a team that really ran the clock down and really only gave up 14 points on defense and under 300 yards. At the end of the day, if you peel the onion back, it was a heck of a performance by our football team.
Bronco defense coming off the field celebrating as they get them stopped and get the ball back for the offense. And here comes Fabian. Antoine Hayes with that shot coming right at Antoine in the end zone.
Antoine, I tell you, he's magical with that camera now. So these guys work so hard. Antoine, Terry, they work so hard down for us on the field with video and all this stuff. It's just so glad, so happy to have them part of our football team and being around our guys.
How about this run by Fabian? He would not go down till he got it to the goal line.
Yeah, and he doesn't have very long arms, so him to be able to extend that ball, it didn't go out very far. But I tell you what a drive, what a finish. This was huge for us. 4 minutes to go, up 16, and at this point it wasn't looking very good for the Kent State Golden Flashes.
Down 14-0, Coach. You outscore them the rest of the way, 37-7.
Yeah, well, again, it's our response, right? It's our response, and that was critical. It didn't go right for us early. We didn't start as fast as we wanted to, but at the end of the day, we found a way to win. And elite teams, at the end of the day, this late in the season, find a lot of ways to win, not just your prototypical ways.
All right, and here's the congratulations after the game. Some friends renewing old acquaintances, and then let's top it off with a dive into the pile.
Dive into the pile. Oh, yeah, do a little push-up.
Whoa, look at that.
There. Oh, yeah. Watch out. But it was wonderful to get that victory, get 10 wins. A few years ago, we had the most losses ever in the history of the program. Now we got the most wins in the history of the program. It's amazing what these players have done and coaches have done in the last 3 years.
Broncos go to 10-0. They defeat Kent State 37-21. Back with more Bronco Review after this timeout.
You trust Dunshee Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more. From brakes and alignments to paintless dent repair. Dunshee works with all insurance companies and provides you with a lifetime warranty on collision repair and workmanship. So for the personal hometown service you want and the high-quality, no-pressure repair you deserve, give them a call at 375-2100 or visit them on the web at DunsheeBody.com. Dutchie Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Subaru. Maple Hill and Subaru, they're becoming synonymous with best of quality, for the love, for the trust, everything that you want in buying a car. It's not just the dollars and cents, it's what that vehicle can do for you. That makes all the difference. Subarus are all built with symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's safe, secure, quiet. It's great for the family. We're proud to be a Subaru dealer.
Choosing your home isn't easy. This is where your kids will draw on the walls, where the people you love will gather to laugh and cry. It's a big decision, which is why choosing your mortgage partner should be easy. With low rates and quick turnaround, Arbor Financial Credit Union can create a customized mortgage solution that is right for you. Visit us at arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here. Grow here.
Introducing Little Caesar's new pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust deep dish pizza. First we took our deep dish pizza with its 8 crispy caramelized corners, and then we stuffed over 3.5 feet of cheese wrapped in pepperoni into the crust. Hold on, rewind it. Now pause. Huh, we really did stuff a bunch of cheese wrapped in pepperoni in the crust. Play it back, my good man. Try our pepperoni and cheese stuffed crust deep dish pizza for just $10. Hot and ready from 4 to 8 only at Little Caesars.
Pizza. What if a home phone could also be a smartphone? And what if that home phone could save you money on your home and wireless bill at the same time? With Xfinity Voice, you get amazing technology like readable voicemail on your smartphone, caller ID on your TV, and even text messaging, all for a low price. Start saving with unlimited nationwide talk and text and switch to Xfinity Voice for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
Terrell hands it off. Jarvion Franklin, big hole. He's down to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Jarvion Franklin on 3rd down and 1 takes it 19 yards to the house.
(37-21), a big Bronco victory on the road against a really good Kent State team. Outstanding defense that really has been coming on here in the second half. And the Broncos pick up win number 10, first ever 10-win season in Western Michigan history.
Yeah, it's a big accomplishment for everybody, for our coaching staff, for our community, for our administration. A lot of people believed in this culture early. And, when you have the most losses at 1-11, you're not a very popular person, and the vision doesn't look very clear. But now that we have the most wins ever in the history of the program, I think people see the process of what this thing can really look like as we continue to go forward.
10-win season, and Coach Fleck and his team celebrated in the locker room after that victory on election night.
You had the most losses in program history 3.5 years ago. In 3.5 short years, a lot of work. You've gone to the most wins ever in the history of the 108 years we've been around. That's outstanding. And nobody can ever take that from you. Nobody can ever take that from you.
Hey, I'm Carter Osterhaus. What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your family and friends about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the fastest growing credit union in Michigan. With some of the best checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Anyone can open an account. So tell your friends. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
Your home can look its best with a little help from BlackBerry. For more than 30 years, BlackBerry's installed energy-efficient replacement windows, sided homes with great-looking vinyl siding, replaced roofs, gutters, shutters, and doors. We have thousands of satisfied customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at BlackBerry, it's our home improvement sale. Save on upgrades to your home, plus get 18 months of no-interest financing. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
I was teeing off on the 13th hole. I watched the shot fade right. I felt dizzy, and then I fell backwards. That's where I almost died.
The doctors, the nurses, everybody there was just wonderful. They never gave up.
That's where I got my life back.
For my first trick, I'll switch one brother for another brother. Mom and Dad, will you help? Abracadabra.
What happened to Alex?
I don't know. I didn't practice that part.
The switch works better at Galesburg Ford, where you can trade in your old vehicle for a new Ford with innovative technologies like foot-operated lift gates and EcoBoost engines.
See why people are making the switch at Galesburg Ford.
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
Staying with a standard checking account isn't much different than stashing your money in a piggy bank. A Momentum checking account from Arbor Financial Credit Union is like strapping a rocket to your piggy bank and launching it to higher earnings. With Momentum checking, the more you use your debit card, the more interest you can earn. Up to 4% APY on balances up to $15,000. Visit arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Give it to Fabian again. He's down to the 2, down to the 1. Still won't go down. Lunges over the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. Fabian Johnson would not go down. Got that ball over the goal line with one last one.
Fabian Johnson with the touchdown late in the fourth quarter, wrapping up the scoring. And Western Michigan picks up win number 10. And now the entire focus of the college football universe is on Kalamazoo with ESPN Gameday coming to Kalamazoo Saturday from 9 to noon live from Western Michigan University.
It's priceless. It's historic. It really is for our university, for our community, for our city. I want everybody to embrace this and really come out. I mean, if you only watch it on TV, it's not like it on TV. Come out there and experience it live, right in Sangren Hall, the quad over there. Just come right over there to Western Michigan University. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I think the biggest thing that's hit Kalamazoo for a very long time.
You can be a part of it. You can go to WMUBroncos.com. Look for the webpage dedicated to college football game day and all the things surrounding it, and you can be a part of it. We want you to be a part of it. Get your signs ready, and let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to pack the city, not just our stadium. We want to pack the campus, pack the city. We want more people here in the city of Kalamazoo than we've ever had, ever. And it's going to be able to create memories and moments with your kids and your friends that you'll have the rest of your life. That 20 years from now, we'll say, remember when Game Day came to Kalamazoo at Western Michigan University? Remember what it was like back then? Look at it now. Because of that day, look at it now. It's historic for our institution.
Kickoff 3:30, Western Michigan and the Buffalo Bulls at Waldo Stadium. For tickets, go to WMUBroncos.com and be a part of it. Thanks for watching. Special thanks to Coach Fleck, our entire staff here from Bronco Review. I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. So long, everyone.